Hi, I am Angelina Garcia Silva. I am 19 years old. I study psychology at the University Minuto de Dios. My birthday is in October. And my favorite animal is the dog, and my lucky number is 15. I dream travel to Spain or New York and other cities. My favorite singer is Andres Cepeda. I like watching programs in Netflix and YouTube.
Hello teacher, I am Natalia Flores, I am from Bogota, I am 25 years, I live in the tunnel, I am study psychology in the Minuto de Dios, I favorite music is reggaeton. It is capital is Mocoa and it is most it is Roquefort. So Putumayo it is on of the 32 department that together with Bogota, Distrito Capital. They form the Republic of Colombia.
West of the country, in the Amazon region, limiting to the north with Cauca and Caquetá. To the east with Amazonas, to the south with Peru and Ecuador, and to the west with Nariño.
The main line of production on the department is represented by the exploitation of hydrocarbons, an activity that had in its beginning at the end of the 16th.
A production that exceeded 120,000 barrels per day, but that in 2007 barely exceeded to 12,600 day in about 120 productive wells in operation and production.
Environmental impact. In the last years, environmental emergencies have arisen due to torrential flood and health events in the Putumayo regional and its zonal centers.
The greatest difficulty that the department has had is water contamination because for years ago the environmental damage was caused by to spill of about 130,000 gallons of crude oil forced by the FARC near Puerto Asís, Putumayo.
Traditional agricultural activities are going to have been affected in the last years on the one hand by the displacement of labor toward cultivation activities with legal fines and on the other hand
Are going due to the prevailing armed conflict in the department between actors on the margin of the law for the control of the territory, which has generated considerable movements of people to other parts of the department on the country. The Superior Court of Mocoa stated that water for human consumption is contaminated and lost quality in recent years.
Bad habit. Due to this great problem, the dumping of wastewater of household and industrial origin on the water generates more pollution.
Due to this great problem, among the industries identified are those related to learning, handling, slaughterhouse, laundries, mining oil, textile, and hospital activities.
On the other hand, the presence of solid waste, organic, plastic, debris, among others, on the waters.
This concentration of population generates negative effects are going towards blind due to the lack of adequate wastewater treatment and management system and of soil waste treatment and disposal systems since in many cases
Are going to boil dumpling and was ruin the source of water are transferred to other lower areas with the consequent contamination of the water and the affectation to terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem with their harmful effect on human health and biodiversity.
The audit reviewed the improvement plans and the result of previous audits to the assess complaints with the requirements and findings found.
Action plans. It is going to promote the management of waste in the beneficiaries and suppliers by means of at the short contractor agreement that guarantees it use the entity in charge is the Putumayo Regional.
In for the administrative coordination or management of the legal requirements that are going to the bridge over to time requests the resources or the corresponding actions are formulated for their control or mitigation.
They will query on the socialization to the collaboration of the rescue and articulation of the activities with the national risk system on socialization of the PEC and preparation strategy for any emergency. Control control the work of large companies. Help generate new ideas to elemental contamination and maintain control of the industrial sector where pollution is most uh, is most observed on generate no form of resisting control.
Stop pollution, rivers and take care of them. Control pollution and create clean environments. change the ways of creating income of or improve it so that it does not continue to cause damage to the ecosystem. People must implement environmental management programs in their day to day. The management of organic and recyclable waste must be implemented so as not to generate more pollution. Have somewhere where good management of natural resources is generated.
An environmental talk show being modern where the problems of the ecosystem are reported. Industries have to maintain a control of the residues that pollute the environmental and will generates a great environmental impact. No one should oppose caring for the environmental.
Could create prevention actions where people become aware of the environmental damage that is being generated. A control could be maintained where the change is evident after have the possible actions create.
Mitigation and control of the environmental aspect and impacts derive from the activities current as can be created. And network solid active where good environmental management is evident.
People have to become aware that some economic activities carry out in Putumayo harm the environment. A joint work must be done with the public force so that these norms or councils are obligatory and people comply with them.